Yo, yiggity, yo, everybody, we are back. Wait a minute. Did I say we? Is that a big we in the building? Wait a
Yo,
minute.
it's a big we in the building.
The
And a
black
big
pack
we is a
is
big
back.
three, baby.
The black pack is
What's
back.
poppin'
Boogie's
here?
looking for him. Boogie's looking for him.
Yo,
What's
yo.
good, bro?
We back. We live. Y'all see it. We got the new background, the new skin for y'all. You know what I mean? It's the Carolina with the Auburn colors for y'all, man. With the three brothers out here, the hated debate squad out here. What y'all got for us? Yes, sir, man. Mad love, man.
Hey, hey, yo.
What's good, bro?
First of all, let's get to it. Yo, Black is back in the fucking building. I don't mean excuse my French. I got a little excited. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my boy Black is back. You know what I mean? So, yo, stay tuned. You might get the Black pack. You know what I mean?
Right.
We still
You know that's right. What's good, bro?
What's good with you, man?
think.
Man, shit, man. Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Back at work, yo. You know, I almost got fired.
Oh man.
Yeah, yo, word is born, man. Hey, the boss was walking around here with the clipboard.
Hands
Yeah.
on the
Yo,
hip. Hands on the hip. You
hey,
mean business.
he kept jingling the keys. He talking about, wait, Black man. I
Hey,
use
Boogie held
every
you down.
excuse.
Boogie held you down. He said,
I,
we ain't having no black slander, man. We ain't having no black
I use
slander.
every
Even
excuse.
though we
I was
having a
using
blackout,
all of it.
man. We having a blackout, but ain't no
Bro,
black
I'm here,
slander.
baby.
hey,
I'm live in the
Black.
building.
I even used my paid time off for you. I was like, yo, just go ahead and put 2 days on me. Put 2 days on me. Yo, that's PTO, yo, put that on me. So
Oh, I
Yes,
appreciate
sir,
that,
man.
bro. Hey, I appreciate that, bro.
Man, yes, sir, man. I think first before we start
What?
anything, man, I want to go ahead and get them tomorrow pick. The Thursday night football game is gonna be Broncos versus the Saints. The return of Sean Payton. What do y'all boys got in mind for that? I'll go after y'all, man. Who wants to take this one first, man? How you think this going? Matter of fact, Black, welcome
When
back. How
I'm
you think and what you?
yo,
How you think this game gonna go? And how you think it's going? Sean Payton's gonna look out here, bro.
I think Sean Payton. Only reason he gonna go down there and do something to him because they don't got Derek Carr out there. They playing with a backup quarterback right now.
Right.
That's the only reason I feel like Denver gonna win tomorrow. That's the only reason. But other than that, I think there ain't gonna be no booze or nothing. I don't know if y'all feel like that, but I don't think it's
Black.
gonna be.
Go ahead,
Black,
Boogie.
I don't mean to cut you off, Black.
Yes, he
You
did.
know
Look,
what I'm
yes, he
saying?
did. He lied.
Yo,
He shooting.
Black,
He
Black.
shooting.
First of all, I feel it's a little disrespectful because it's not just any quarterback over there that's the backup. It's Spencer Rattler, USC's own Gamecock Nation. Yeah, that's all I just had to say. That I had to say that.
Oh, that's where he came from. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought he came
man.
from Oklahoma. I thought he came from
Oh,
Oklahoma.
he was there first. He was there
That's
first.
why. He was there for short time. Oh, I mean, that was irrelevant to even say because I mean, he ain't made no noise when he was down there. He was just the only light skinned black thing they had at quarterback in since about 7 8 years, man. That's all he
Hey,
was, man.
man,
Light skinned
that
black.
man, he was one of the first of the NIL deal, man. And he ain't let up, I ain't gonna front, you know what I mean? He got better when he got to South Carolina, but when he was at Oklahoma, he had a lot of hype on him. He didn't never live up to that hype, but he came to Carolina and
Oh,
he
but
did pretty well.
yeah. So he dropped. That's like you leaving Alabama going to Benedict. You know what I'm
Boogie,
saying?
look, Boogie. And look, Black, you see how Boogie try to dance around the question? You still ain't said nothing
Yeah.
about how Sean Payton ain't going to look out there, you know what I mean? Because, he is coaching the Broncos, but he going back home to the Saints, man. I mean, the man put in some work out there at the Saints. I can't disrespect his
Yeah, he
name.
did, bro.
He got a chipper for the team. You know what I'm saying? The man.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
You
Pete.
know what?
Go ahead,
Let
go
me
ahead.
make my
I'm
pick
still
back
waiting.
right
I
fast before
want
you
you to
go,
stop
Bull.
dancing around. I want your answer on it, man. I want your answer
You
on it,
want
man.
to answer?
Yeah, man. I want
Man,
your answer,
listen,
man.
man. Hey, man. Hey, Spencer gonna come out there, man. He's gonna throw for about 450, 6 tutties. Man, it's gonna be a bad day.
Wait, yo,
No,
Bull.
Hey, yo, this is
We
big.
want real. We
I,
don't want no mad stats. We want some
This
real
big talk.
stats, Bull. Cause
Yo,
I
this
don't
big
know
talk
no,
right
about
no,
here.
all
I'm
that,
no.
ready
bro.
for it.
My
Y'all,
bad. Nah,
it
nah,
sounded to me
nah,
like
Yeah.
y'all
no,
picking
no.
good teams, man.
Hey, nah, what I'm looking at is gonna be it's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm thinking like it come down like maybe like 20, 20 to 10, 20 to 13, something like that. I think
Okay.
New Orleans is gonna get out of there with the win, man.
Who you got, Black?
I, hey, I was about to say I wanted to change my pick too. I was gonna go Denver, but I think New Orleans is gonna go out there and win. Probably is gonna be 20-26. If anything,
Okay.
I do like New Orleans to win today. They don't lost 3 games too. I mean tomorrow.
They got a
They done
defense.
lost 3 games
New
too.
Orleans got New Orleans got
And
a
yeah,
defense, man. So like
yeah. So
both teams. I'm not gonna lie. Both teams is solid on the defensive end. I just think that like New Orleans have a little bit more weapons. You know what I mean? To lean on rather than Denver Broncos.
I feel
Okay,
yeah,
well,
that's what I feel like too though.
my pick would probably be a game time decision. You know what I mean? Like an injury. You know, we're gonna treat it like an injury. It'll be a game time decision. It's day to day. You know what I mean? I don't care about neither one of them. Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. But I'm with y'all on that, man. I wanted my game time decision that I'm putting on that is how they gonna receive Sean Payton when he go out there. You know what I mean? Is there gonna be respect? You know, it's still
You
gonna
gonna
be
get
some boos
love.
out there. You know, it's still gonna be some boos, some scattered, probably by some other people that wasn't loyal, or it's always somebody that's a hater out there. You know what I mean? It's always somebody gonna hate, but
Always.
I think he's gonna receive a good amount of love out there. I think it's gonna be a fair game. They gonna get their ass whipped. That's gonna be the booze that they give them. Now you get on out of here, go back to where you came from,
Yeah.
and that'll be it for
Yeah.
that, man.
He did bring him a he did bring him a Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Yeah. That was a
I
special
think it'd
one
be
too.
50-50. Yeah, yeah, it really was. It was.
Okay.
I
So,
feel you.
bro.
Hey,
Oh, go ahead,
go
bro.
ahead, bro. Oh, I was gonna ask a question, cause I ain't been at work in a couple of days.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to say, Boog. I know I ain't got your input in it, but I'm gonna tell you my input in it. All right. The Cowboys is fucking trash,
Trash. Ain't even trying to make no moves.
bro. They garbage trash, nigga. Like the bottom of the fucking bag of trash. The juice trash, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's all I got to say, man.
Hey, hey,
Like,
Black,
word,
They
they
got a little bit
Black,
trash.
lower than
Black,
that,
hold on,
man.
hold on, hold on. Black. When the bag busts on you when you try to pull it out the trash,
The worst kind, man. Or
Bad.
look, no, look.
Yeah, bro.
Or the kind that is heavy, and when you go to lift to throw it in, the whole bottom break out of the joint, man. The bottom has to come out
woo,
on them, man.
Damn,
That
woo.
fell out.
Bro, for real, bro. They might be the worst team in the NFL, bro. To be honest, bro.
I'm glad we
hey,
get to play them in 2 weeks.
hey,
All
no,
right, but I'm glad I got that off my chest.
no,
I
no,
had to get that off my
no,
chest
Black,
while I was online,
Black,
bro.
Black, hold up, Black. You know
I
what?
just had the
I'm
world.
glad.
I had.
No, I'm glad you said that. I just want to say this with you. Because I'm glad you back to work, so you can appreciate this.
Oh yeah, man.
So,
Yeah,
all
man.
right, look,
I just
look.
wanted the world to know that too, bro.
Yeah, but listen to this. Hey, so right now everybody is like making moves. You see, like, all right, New York when they got them
Mm-hmm.
a receiver,
Right.
Buffalo
Yep.
when they got a receiver.
Yep.
Hey, but we not seeing the Cowboys do nothing. Like, how you feel about that?
What you mean, what, bro?
Right, all
What
those
What are they
trades.
gonna do? What they are they gonna do? They don't want nobody. Jerry Jones say he gonna keep his team like it is. They don't want nobody. So guess
You
what
don't
they
want
gonna
to
do?
call
Go
a
on and
running
beat?
back?
Nope.
I mean, call somebody to get a running back, right?
No.
Wouldn't that make sense? No.
No. No. A whole team will make sense. That
So, all
that
right, Black. One more question.
all right.
So, right now, um, how do you feel about the Cowboys' playoff chances right now?
Right now they got a 75% chance in my mind to make the playoffs. But honestly, to be real, they ain't going to the playoffs. They not gonna make it.
Playoffs?
It's gonna
You talk about
what
playoffs?
playoffs? You talking about playoffs?
Playoffs?
That's what I should
Playoffs?
have said. Man,
Playoffs?
they ain't got no running or no defense. How you gonna go to the playoffs with no running game or no defensive line? How you gonna go to the playoffs like that?
Pray?
With
Man,
one
hold on.
receiver.
You
With
pray?
one
Hey,
receiver. How you gonna go pray? Pray
You
ain't gonna help
pray?
you in the
hold
NFL, baby.
You
on,
pray,
hold on,
man.
hold on. Hey, Pete, Black, hold on. I'm about to tell you, I got the answer. With the $60 million man. That's how you go into the playoffs.
Man, listen, man. $16 million ain't gonna win you no Super Bowl, bro.
Hold up,
Boy,
don't say oh say it right. Say it right, Black. You said 16. 60. 60.
60. My bad. I
Yeah,
see that what he
60
worth
P.
right now. That's what he worth right now.
Yeah.
16 million.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
he said. What you said when he worth it, you right. But when
yeah.
you getting paid, yeah, you right. All
Is
right,
yeah.
I
Oh,
see
okay.
I see how you
Yeah,
did that. Yeah.
yeah. But
16.
that's ridiculous. Hey, so what you let me ask you this question, bro. Who you think won from Monday night getting those two trades? The Bills or the Jets?
I, go- I think.
Um,
Go ahead, Bug.
go ahead, Pete.
Yeah, go ahead,
Go,
go
Pete.
ahead.
You get that one. No, you go first, Pete.
All right, I think I gotta say that was one of the questions I had too. That's why I'm glad we don't share notes.
Oh, my
I
bad.
love that. No, you good because it was gonna come up. We all think alike. That's great for the show, man. But I was, man, just looking at Amari, man. I was gonna say, will he make? Well, I'll do this after this, but I think theirs is better. The reason I think it's better, they got their coach, they got their team in place. Aaron Rodgers is trying to put something together last minute right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on. Rob Fowler probably looking like right now, like y'all waited till I leave to make all of these moves. All right,
That's
we off of
true.
that, but the Bills getting Amari Cooper, man. He right now he at a career low with 10 yards, 10.4 yards a carry, but he got 250 yards, 24 receptions, and 2 touchdowns this year. He got a better quarterback. He's still an elite route runner. He ain't even no speedster like that. But you put him in what they got, they didn't lose. You know what I mean? No key players or nothing like that. They already look pretty tough. Bills always look pretty tough. I think they won that one, man.
Yeah. How you feel about it, bud?
Well, hey, I think the real winner here in this situation is, of course, Aaron Rodgers. Like, A-Rod already has a rapport with Devontae Adams. But, you know what I'm saying? I do love the trade for Amari to the Bills. I said this in one of the shows in past. I said the Bills was going to need a number one receiver,
Yeah.
and that's what they went out and did, man. So
Right.
I think they both won in this situation. If I had to pick one over the two, I'm definitely gonna go with the Jets, man. Because I'm telling you, walking in this week, but he's gonna play against the Steelers. Devontae Adams is
He
gonna
is.
get 2 touchdowns. He's gonna get 2 touchdowns.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
That's
feel like the
walking in
Jets
the door.
won. I feel the Jets won out the trade too because them boys that lost their last two, 2 or 3 games in the average of 10 points. They just needed that top that next seat receiver. You know what I'm saying? I think that they was missing. To me, that their defense was coming together. They just needed a wide receiver to get on the same page as their quarterback. That's all
Roger.
I think they needed.
Now
So I feel like the
you said the
go
Jets.
ahead, bro.
Yeah, you said the Jets. But
Huh?
only thing I was gonna say, because I agree with y'all on they needed the wide receiver, but that ain't got nothing to do with that man throwing them interceptions. That ain't got nothing to do with that.
Whoa,
You can
wait,
have
wait, wait,
look, you can
wait.
no hold
But
on, look, you can have Jerry Carter Jones out that bitch, man, whoever you want. But if your quarterback throwing it to ghosts out there and his time is up and it's looking like it, I respect him for what he did. But what he's doing right now, y'all know it. Y'all see it too. Y'all see it. You can't tell me you don't see it. Now, him picking up, I mean, come on, man. They like this right here on the field. You know what I mean? I agree with you on that.
yeah,
Those close games that they had, but who's to say that it might not be more of a forced interception, him trying to get it to a main target? You know, who's to say that? Yeah, I mean, I don't see that man not going out there and doing some work now. I ain't gonna sit here and flex like the man ain't Adams ain't no beast like that. I'm not gonna flex. I'm not
yeah,
coming in this conversation like that. I'm just saying it's not him. It's Aaron Rodgers. Now with the Bills quarterback, you get you know my big dog, man. He not going out
mm,
there to play with these boys, man. He throwing
right. I
tight
feel
bullet,
you.
man.
Oh, so that's your boy now.
No, I see what him getting Amari Cooper.
I'm messing with you, bro.
No, he
I'm
ain't.
just messing.
I
Messing
gotta
with you,
show
bro.
some love, man. I gotta show some love, man. I gotta show
Oh
some love.
yeah, no, don't get it wrong. You know I'm always down with my Bama man. You feel me? Cool, cool. I
Damn
say,
right.
bro, nah. I think the Bills did. Don't get it twisted. The Bills did make a good move too. It's really equal. I can't even lie. To each of them, I feel it is equal. And nobody did nothing better than the other one.
Right, that's
The
Everybody
debatable. You know what
other,
I'm
money.
saying? That's debatable.
Yeah.
That's
the,
true.
the other thing to it is like you right, it is equal. But at the end of the day, like it's also about chemistry. Like I think it'll work out better for Josh Allen in the long run because you could probably keep Amari
Yeah.
around for a couple of years because he only paying them 800. You know what I mean? 800 bands right now. So you good. It's cheap. You can extend him, keep him around another 2 or 3 years. That'd be good for Josh Allen and the chemistry. With the Devontae Adams thing, it's like they might got this year and probably next year, and that you know what I mean. A ride and ride off to the sunset. You know what I mean?
Right. I
I
I I
feel.
I like that, but I like that, but with the Bills, right? This is what I said about it. The question for it. Amari Cooper, I mean, it's a one word, you gotta fill in the blank. Amari Cooper will make the Buffalo Bills blank this year.
Contenders.
Okay. How about you, Boogie?
Winners.
All right. Now, what's their record this year?
Who's?
The Bills.
I think they 4-2.
They're the
Yeah,
opposite of
four
the
and two.
Jets. You heard me? They're the opposite of the Jets.
Mhm.
Right.
That's the only reason that any debate that I have with the Bills making a better move is that right there. Their team just got better and they already had a great record and great things going on. You know what I mean?
I just and I
Just like
feel like the Bills,
just
like
like
you
what y'all
said,
saying, you know what I mean? If they would have won those games with having a better receiver in certain times, they might be undefeated right now as well.
yeah, at least
You know
lost
what I mean?
they at least lost what, two of them games or one of them games. I mean,
Right.
with one, their record probably should have been in with I mean with Amari. Their record should be like freaking right now. Same probably record as Buffalo because
No,
they
that's what
would
we
have lost
talk.
to Buffalo if they had.
You said who? You good, bro? I
I
think he
think it's
froze up.
Gremlin Froze.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
froze up. It caught him. It caught him. It caught him. It caught him. But yeah, what you
He
say
said,
about that though? Like in the now and like with the record being how it is, what do you say about that, Boogie?
I mean, but see, we were we was talking about as far as figuring out who had the better end of the trade, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean? Of course, Amari. I think Amari is going. I still think he's going. It's going to take him a little time, but I think that's going to be a nice piece for Josh. But with A Rod, he walking in, and then Devontae and A Rod had some special chemistry back in the day. Like they didn't have moments when he didn't have the moments, the
Say that
viral
again.
moments.
Say that again.
I said Devontae and Aaron had special moments, man. Like they didn't have moments in the playoffs when he tell everybody like he spell out relax and or we gonna run the table. Like that was him and Devontae. They did that together. So like,
You left out
yo,
the best part that I wanted you to rewind back. You said that
what?
back in the day. You said that back in the day.
Yeah.
You
Back
said
in
that
the
back in the
days when
day.
I was young, yeah.
Like you said that like if like they still that young. Now they're I'm not taking away and saying Devontae by any means is not a beast out there. He's still one of the to me top five route runners. Not speedsters, route runners. You know what I'm saying? I believe that. In me, he like you said, he's done some things. Wide receivers are the players that last the longest in the league. Cause not only they take care of the body, they the least to get hit. Especially if you're good at what you do, you know what I mean?
Mm,
Who else lasts longer than them?
no, I'm just saying
A DB?
it's give or
That's true.
take, bro. It's give or take. Like those
They
two are
inflicting
running
pain though.
together.
Right, they
Yeah.
inflicting more. But I guess that's just a skill level
What's
thing
it?
though.
Hold on. Pete, all right, so this is the question I asked. What is the shelf life for the daily wide receiver? What do you
The
think? Like, just throw me a number. Like, how many years you think? Like the average wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? If you're a good wide receiver, how long does that look for
I
you?
say 8 to 10.
8 to 10.
I say 8 to 10, and I think
Hold on. Black,
your
don't say
prime is
that.
like
Hold on. Let me
okay,
ask
yeah,
you the same thing, Black.
8 to 10. Go
You
ahead.
said
Let me
eight.
get. I'm gonna
No,
take 15.
15.
Yeah.
You think? All right. The legit numbers that I'm about to give y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this is not concrete, but this is really like you know what I mean. The average lifespan of a receiver. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? The average receiver, he can depending on how good he is, he's going to work in the NFL 5 years, right? If you just on a different level of a receiver, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get to that, you know what I mean, 6 to 10 mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is what you like, all right, you might have a prime, usually your prime going to last about 4 to 5 years.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You put all that math in it. Now, Black, you know what I mean? I don't know what you doing, but you was jumping out the gym because if these receivers
So
get to
how long?
15, no, if these receivers get to 15 years, usually those are receivers that are gems. Like you know what I'm saying. And I don't know necessarily if they played 15 years, but the Larry Fitzgeralds, the Jerry Rices, like these are guys that really didn't took care of themselves and you know what I'm saying, prolong that thing. But like if you get to 10 years as a receiver, you know what I mean. Like you done did really good. You know what I mean. Because
Right.
right now, like it's crazy. Mike Evans is like he's breaking new records right now. Mike Evans is playing 10 years, caught 1,000 yards every year so forth. You know what I mean? That boy down in Tampa, he get old.
True indeed. All right. So from there, I'm gonna go ahead and take the time to let y'all know this video has been brought to y'all by our lovely sponsors down there at Planet Vapor. Member 11 different locations in the state of South Carolina. If you can't find it there, order it online and they'll make sure that you get it. Also, holler at Blind Fury down there, Fury Bro Studio for all your recording and production needs. Go down there, get you a script wrote out, get you whatever you want, man. How you gonna write it? Go down there and see. He can't see you coming, but I bet you'll see him do it. I promise you that. Let's get it, man. And make sure y'all remember if you go down there, you mention Young Black with a X and not a C, Boogie or Beatman Pete, you get 10% off your first recording and or your first hour of well production. I'm sorry, your first production or your first hour recording. Now that we got those great folks out of the way, I want to go ahead and talk about one of these free agents. Well, not free. Well, what do y'all consider Hassan Reddick?
Oh, you took the words right in my mouth. Let me go first.
Because it's almost like free agency for him. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
let me tell you where I feel like he should go.
hmm
Mm.
I want him to go to the Lions. Even though he ain't gonna fit their culture like that, I don't feel like, you know, but he'll fit that defense that they need. You know, they just lost their defensive tackle. They need one, and he can
right,
fill them shoes. He really can. Ain't no if and the but. He will fill his shoes.
right,
So imagine keeping him until an old boy come back next year.
and a
Y'all
side note,
really got a big Super Bowl team then.
right, and a side note off of that, since you went to Detroit, because they was also looking at Max Crosby, but Mark Davis went on record today and said they are not trading him. So they already tanking. They already done blew up the team. You stopping Max Crosby from that? Like what we were saying, I think that's a
Yep.
Shador move.
Yep.
That's a Shador move for some extra and build. You know what I mean? And if not Shador, then like you said, Boogie, some Travis Hunter moves or both. They trying to get
For what? For
because
what
they
would they
trying to
get
get
Travis Hunter?
what they trying to do in Vegas. What we was talking about, just a little theory, alleged theory. We think that they're gonna get. Listen to it now. We think they're gonna get Travis Hunter and Shador because
No,
they're getting.
that's not gonna
Listen,
be
just
happening.
listen. Just
They
listen.
trying to
Listen.
be
Listen.
Bears.
Listen to the rest of the theory. Listen to the rest of the theory. They're getting first round draft picks and stuff in order. If they tank, they still gonna get a high pick in the draft. All you need is two. All you need is two. The
Got
money
all
Can I,
gonna
them picks
look,
can I,
look.
too.
The
can I
money
let,
gonna take. Wait, listen. The money gonna take care of everything else. Cause what state is this?
Vegas?
Vegas. They're bigger than the NFL. They're the only team in the league that is. The Oakland Raiders. I mean, not the Oakland Raiders. The Vegas Raiders. The Raiders itself. That name has been around damn near the longest, and has been the only one that hasn't come back with a surgeon like that. You know how much money uh, uh, the Vegas Raiders would get if they get that out there, even if they don't go to playoffs or anything. Because if Hunter and if Shador go, like we was talking about at work, Prime coming too. He leaving those other kids. You know it.
He
He
coming.
said
He already said that.
he said he don't want to coach grown men.
He said the same thing when he was at Jackson State about Stan.
Hey,
But he also
hey,
said on record
Black,
he don't mind
Black,
coaching his sons out there. If he can get them to the
Black.
league and they get there and the opportunity comes, he's going to the Vegas Raiders, brother. That was the theory. Go ahead and speak on it, Black. Go ahead and speak on it, Black.
Listen, first of all, let me get this out y'all head. Travis Hunter is not really gonna be that guy in the NFL, bro.
So it won't
Come
be hard
on,
for them
man,
to get
bro.
him.
Let me tell y'all
You heard me? So
something.
it won't be hard for them to get him, right? That's all they're doing is trying to
No,
get him.
but I just want everybody to calm down off of Travis Hunter a little bit. Bro, you got many other people better than you, Travis.
Who?
Who? What?
Who are five? Who are
what?
five right now? Who are
Sauce Gardner
five?
better than him. Sauce
Listen,
Gardner better than him.
listen. Calm down. Because we're not putting him in. We're not putting him in the NFL right now. He still got a whole
That's what I'm
year.
doing. I put him in
Listen.
the NFL.
No. We got a whole year of muscle, of experience, of growth mentally to go with Travis Hunter before he gets into that draft. You know what I mean? Then from there, exactly. Next what? All that time he's getting mental, physical, all this growth. Now look, remember what we said. I think he would get the longer career going as a cornerback. If he goes there as a cornerback, think about it. That would be easy for him with his athleticism. Now, right now, what I was saying, name 5 players better than him, that's in college on his level. Because he's going to blow even further as they grow too.
Hey,
that should be.
Just imagine if he just plays cornerback. No. If he just plays cornerback and you can't tire him out from playing both ways, you're a rap. He gonna be around you. He got the mind out there. He knows wide receiver routes. He know how to jump routes. All that you know it, and he's gonna get bigger. He's gonna get a grown man. Go ahead, Boogie. Go ahead, Boogie. Go ahead, Boogie.
No, 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 no. Both of you guys are making some really, really good points. But you
Don't
know
try
what
to
I'm
glaze
saying?
it over. Look, don't try to glaze it over.
No, 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 no. Y'all making really good points. You know what I'm saying? You know how back in the day, like like when we was young, if you about to fight, how the fight always start, right? Hey, I bump your shoulder, you
Yeah,
bump my shoulder. You better not touch me. Don't touch
yeah,
me. Yeah, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So y'all was right there, but it wasn't like I ain't see no punches get thrown.
yeah.
So I had to get in here and like get you boys riled up. I say, listen, right? The theory of the boys going to Vegas is very real, Black. Like I'm telling you, watch, because the money play a lot of parts. Dion say he ain't gonna leave Colorado, but if they be like, yo, Dion, 'cause remember, hold up, remember this, they gave John Gruden 100 M's.
What was Deion
They,
Sanders'
hold
song?
on, listen,
What was his
listen, hold
song?
on,
What was
listen,
his
but
song?
listen to this, hold on,
What
hold
was
on,
Deion's
hold
song?
on, Pete, in Black, yeah, they gave the boy John Gruden 100 M's. And he fumbled the bag. So if I draft your son and Travis Hunter, I don't care what you're saying because you are right as far as all right, he can't do the two-way thing, but if he picks one position and then you get his son Shador, oh, guess what? Guess what, Black? Now things looking really good. And then I tell you, I say, Dion, what they paying you out in Colorado? You ever seen 100 of them things? Come here, let me talk to you.
Coming.
Oh,
Look,
you
what was his
and
first
you
song?
get and you can get a little bit of ownership. We need to bring the prime to Vegas, baby.
Boogie,
We need
Boogie,
to bring the prime to Vegas.
Boogie. And also, what was his first song? Must be the
Hey,
money. He
hey, you
coming.
know,
He coming. And look, also with that, you think about it like this. What is when you go to gamble or whatever and you just put the money on it and it happened, what do you say? What are the odds? This ain't the Oakland Raiders. This is the Vegas Raiders. What are the
hey,
odds? And think
hey,
about how
black,
much
black,
money
black, black. Oh, wait, hold up,
they didn't put
black.
that team there for nothing, man.
Let's ask black this. Hey, black. And you mean to tell me if I come to you with that, all them shiny bright lights, the way Prime is, you like
Look at that
shiny
smiley guy.
shiny things, bright lights. If I come to you in Boulder, Colorado, and tell you this is what we about to do, what you about to
Yeah,
do there, Mister Black?
and he
What you about
and
to
he gonna
do?
get them to draft some of them other players in lower rounds.
Yeah.
He coming with a
What you
plan.
about to What you about to do, Black?
He better not bring nobody else from Colorado but them two we're talking about. He might go
So he
take his
Yeah.
coming.
other son with him.
You heard me. So he coming, huh?
Yeah, he come. If it's on the board that like that, then hell yeah, he gonna come.
that was
But
it.
you
That
gotta
was our
think about
theory
it.
on it, man. And
No,
it's
wait,
a strong one.
they just got a head coach last this year. So how you gonna fire that man?
How long Rob Sala been there?
Easy.
Wait, how
Easy.
long Rob Sala been there? And look, remember, they
3
ain't never
years?
fired no coach in the
3
middle of the
years?
season. You hear me? They ain't never fired no coach in the middle of the season.
He been there for 3 years.
It
He
ain't
Easy.
even
should
in the
never got
middle of the
fired.
season. They always fired them after the season. They always have. What happened? Remember what I just said? What are the odds? What are the odds?
I guess
What
you
color
know.
Deion Sanders looked good in his whole career? Green, brother. Every team he went for, it was because he bet on himself. And he talked it, he backed it. It wasn't nothing they could do with him. This is another way he could beat
Black.
them. Come on, man. He beat the NFL
Black.
so many times. He beat the MLB so many times. He done beat college twice. That man come to the NBA and beat them one more time. Come on, man.
You got a point there. Hey,
I
listen,
mean,
fellas, I love y'all death. I got to eat. But
Yeah.
listen, listen. I got the best before I go.
okay.
Before I'm coming to work tomorrow too.
You said what?
Say less. Yeah,
I
we
said I'll
need
be to
you.
work tomorrow. Hey, but listen though, I got the best 5 answers, but one question.
You mean
Mm.
the best 5 questions with one
No,
answer?
I got the best 5 answers for one question.
Okay.
Give me your starting 5 lineup ever.
And what sport? Basketball?
Basketball. Yeah, how many started basketball
I
ever?
Oh.
Anybody?
go
My
ahead, baby.
starting five, yeah, like we take them to the park, like you put them on somebody else starting five. All right, say
Yeah.
less. I'm going. All right, all right. I'm going to take this. Is my five, yo. I'm going to any park with it, and you know what I'm saying. Try me if you want. So, I'm going to get AI. He going to run the point. I'm going to have Kobe Bryant running my shooting guard. I'm going to get me KG. KG gonna be my three. I'm gonna get Tim Duncan gonna be my four, and for the five, I want Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, I'm good. I take that to any park, any gym. I'm rocking with that.
Mine is similar. It's very similar. It's very, very similar. I mean, very similar. I got Chef Curry running the point. I got Kobe, Jordan. You could change them 2, 3 all day. Duncan and Shaq, man. Very similar. It was just Iverson and Chef. That's the only difference we had in our lineups, man.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Who you got?
Let me tell you,
What's up, bud?
I'm going with Chef Curry. I'm going with Kobe. I'm going with KD.
Ooh.
I'm going with give me Wimby.
Ooh.
And for my last one, let me get Ben Wallace.
He gonna get
Oh,
look. He gonna get. Ooh. He gonna be in a world trouble, man.
oh
Why?
hell no,
Why?
man. Ben
What?
Wallace
What?
is what?
What?
You remember? Hey Pete, you being biased because you remember
Yeah,
when
he know
Ben Wallace won that
yeah,
championship on the Lakers? He
I
beat
yeah,
the
wasn't mad.
Lakers.
Hey, look, I'm not
Yeah,
yeah.
being.
he,
Listen, I'm not
That's
being biased. I'm not
yeah.
being biased because of that. But I'm just
Ben
saying.
Wallace
No,
locked
no, no, no,
Shaq
no.
up. He locked Shaq up.
Y'all finished?
yeah.
Yeah, he locked
Hold on.
Shaq up, bro.
He did.
How many people you see lock Shaq up, bro?
He did that series, not the whole
That's all you
career.
need to
That's
do.
all
That's
you
No,
all you
no,
need to
that's
do.
that's
It
the
got
truth.
when the
I'm not
money on
denying
the
He
that.
had
line
one
and shit.
game, one game.
I'm not denying none of that. I didn't deny none of that. You saying it like I
Nah,
was arguing, but I had to put that out there because it's truth. In his whole career, he didn't lock him down. Even after that championship, he didn't lock him down. But like you said, that series it did matter. So putting him up there, only thing I said he'd be in a world of trouble for because one championship compared to four.
we talking about that right then in that moment of
And
time.
that what I'm talking, yeah, I'm talking about that moment in time. You could pick whichever championship for Shaq. He had four. Any of those moments in time, any of them, not the year that
So
he
you
lost,
know,
that he was out of shape. Remember? That was the year he
yeah.
locked him up. Are y'all playing with me? Because remember, Kobe wanted them to get in better shape. They
Bro,
would have
what you
won more
talking about?
championships. No, but
Bro,
remember he said that's what we comparing them against, right? That's the year
no,
that y'all no, listen, that's the year we talking about that he locked him up. It was the year that he was out of shape. It was our four-peat year. We lost because he
hey,
was out of shape. When
Pete,
remember when
Pete,
he left that
you
year, he
didn't
got
just,
back
you
in
did,
shape and got with
no,
Wade,
Pete,
bro. Am I
Pete,
lying?
you did, no, you didn't just lose because of that, because they was on B's top two.
No,
They
no,
was
no, no, no,
locking
no.
Bean up,
I didn't. No, no. You're moving the
and Bean
goalposts.
had to play
You're
a
moving the
lot of
goalposts.
defense.
You're moving the goalposts. You're moving the goalposts.
No,
I
you
didn't
trying
say
to
that's
just say
why
that
we
was the
lost.
only
No, I
reason.
did not.
You
Brother,
No,
say
I
that's
did.
the
I
that's
only
didn't
why I
say
reason.
that.
call that's why we
Stop,
call
stop.
it hater
No, no,
debate.
no, no, no. Stop before we start this. I didn't say nothing about we lost the series or anything like that. We're talking about the better player. I even said With the series, we lost that because Ben Wallace bested him in that series. We all agreed on that before I went into what I'm talking about and Shaq having
Yeah.
a better in his career. Because after he got beasted on by Ben that year, when he was in the worst shape of his NBA career outside of injury, that's when he went back and got in better shape and won a championship the very next year with Dwayne Wade. Holler if you hear me. That's all I'm saying. If
Yeah,
you
Hold
let
up,
hey,
me
Pete.
hey,
finish,
No.
hey,
that's what
Pete,
I'm
fella,
talking about.
oh, bro, yo, I love y'all boys. I
Ben
see y'all
Wallace
at
is my
work
brother.
tomorrow.
All right,
Love you
man.
too,
Hey,
brother.
too, man. Y'all boys be easy, man. Yo,
No,
next
I ain't
day.
going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere, Boogie. You heard me, Boogie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me change the joint up. Yeah, but I don't, bro. I wasn't putting it on
No,
Shaq.
but hold up, yo, but you said who was the better player? Like, nah, it wasn't about who the better player because obviously Shaq is the better player.
That's what I
We
was
were
saying.
saying we just throwing the five that we gonna take to the park or we gonna take to the gym, bro. You know what I mean? So I like for him, like I understand, yo. I love to take Ben Wallace to the park with me. Your son was official tissue. He do all that dirty work that you know what I'm saying. The other guys ain't gonna really do.
Right.
That's why I say I gotta have me and Kevin Garnett because Kevin Garnett, he gonna get me buckets, but he gonna be the yeah,
That's what
especially
he
when you
did.
play street ball. Yeah, he
Right.
might he gonna hack you right fast and let you know like
But
you
see,
doing that all day.
but the reason that I can agree, and I think we both can agree with Shaq on there instead of putting Ben Wallace, because Ben Wallace had zero offense.
I don't know, man. Ben didn't have no offense
And
basically
now
dictated to him, but Ben is
remember,
like you
Shaq
can
had
throw the
Shaq did amazing on both sides. You know what I'm saying? That's the
yeah,
difference. That's why we had to
but
pick him,
see,
man.
but I seen Ben Wallace. Your son was 6'9". Your son from Alabama, like son country
Brother,
strong.
look,
Like
brother,
you know, them
and he got
dudes is
brothers.
built different.
And he got brothers. I'm not taking in no
Yeah,
way. I'm
and
not
he the
taking nothing
small.
away from
But
Big
what is
Ben.
born? What is born? He the smallest one out of all them
Yeah,
boys, bro. Like
yeah. I'm
that's
not
how
taking
crazy it
nothing
is.
away from Big Ben. I'm not taking nothing
Yeah,
away. He
but
deserves
no,
everything he got. All the praise.
son don't get you no bucket. Son don't get you no bucket.
None.
But if I'm stopping the dude that get buckets, then I'm doing my job. Like I see him get 10 blocks. I see him get 10 blocks. Yo, like you know what I mean, 5 steals and 10 rebounds. Like yo, like those kind of traits, bro. I'm with that. Like, yo, if you averaging 20, bro, and I stop you 5 times, yo, I cut your average in half. You only getting 10.
But see, and that's a great point that you went on because, hey, that's really what you would make that pick for. I think you argued his point better than he did. I can understand that. When
No,
you
no,
when you said
bro. I
no,
play
no, listen,
basketball.
listen.
Like,
No, when you said what you said, and you said Ben can stop the most dominant. You know what I mean? Now this isn't like I said, the only argument I had in Shaq's defense, that's when he was the most out of shape. You know what I'm saying? So if you compare it to in his greater years, in the years that we picked him to go in, like I said, you could pick from any of those four versus the year that Ben got his championship. Because he got his championship when he was in his best. Shaq got it when he was not in his best. That was my only
no,
thing
no,
against
no,
that right
no.
there
You're
when he
not.
was in.
And you know what? You're not gonna make an excuse for Shaq, and Shaq won't make an excuse for himself. Yo,
No, I'm not
Shaq.
making the excuse. I'm saying,
No. Shaq in shape, out of shape. That's nobody's problem. That team was just built. It was a different team, bro. Like
bro,
we ain't never seen nobody as
that's
a collective. Like, cause
bro, that's the
everybody on
truth.
that team. Uh,
That's the truth. Look, that's the truth. All of them.
that
Tayshaun
team,
Prince,
that team,
Rip.
yeah,
It was
that was
Bill
a selfless
Richardson.
team. Everybody even on that team could have been like they could have went to a team and been a star in their own right, bro. But you caught that shit like it was like in the glass hourglass, bro. Like yo, you caught that. You had Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, Tayshaun Prince. You had Rasheed Wallace, Ben Wallace, bro. Like it was a lot of it was a lot into there, bro. Like yo, them boys was really official tissue. You
That's
know
the
what I mean?
that's the truth, and I can agree with that. The only thing I'm saying, you just said Shaq being in the shape that he was in, that didn't play a difference. Yes, it did because look, who
That's
won
his
the
fault. That's his fault.
listen. I know that. I know that. This is what I'm saying. The difference that it makes, even with all of the players that you named, who won the first game?
Yeah, but then what happened after
How?
that?
Wait. Because the first game
Uh,
was look, the first game was what? Shaq was still in there a healthy dose. Then at the end, they got reckless for him, and Kobe saved them. The rest, Shaq ain't have no gas in the tank. It was all that first game. He ain't never played
exactly.
nobody as strong as Big Ben in a 7-game series. He was getting
That
banged.
man,
He was
that
getting
man could
banged.
have played. I think honestly, bro, the way, because they had a lot of big bodies to throw at him. They had what was my boy from the Lakers? Was it Eldon Campbell?
Nah, he wasn't with them at the time. He wasn't with them at the time. They had Rick
Man,
Fox. They
look
had
that
Ori.
up, man.
They had Ori Fox.
No, I'm talking about on the Detroit side. The boys had some bodies to
Oh yeah,
throw at
they
them.
did. No,
Yeah,
wait. Besides,
yeah.
Ben,
Look that lineup up, man. The boys had some people coming off the bench that was getting busy, bro. Lindsey Hunter, I think Lindsey Hunter was on that team, bro. Yeah, like
Lindsey
for
Hunter,
real.
Lindsey wasn't doing nothing with Derek Fisher, man. We saw that out there.
I, yeah, look it up, bro.
Look,
Look,
yeah,
tell me who was on
you
that
can't say
team.
that like that.
Hold up, man. Tell me who was on that team, yo. Let me see
I
what
don't,
that's about, yo.
yeah, I don't know, man. Hold on. Let me,
Yo, you got the computer in front of you, son. What you
but see,
talking about?
I gotta get up over here to do it. It's behind the mic here, the table here, and the computer up in the corner,
Uh,
so the internet don't be jumpy, man. We
yeah.
got trees down in here from the hurricane down here, man. I ain't had no hurricane relief help down here yet, man. You hear the excuses? You hear the excuses? Well, yeah, man. Let's see. I'm gonna type it on in, man. And what year was that, man?
Come on, you don't know what year y'all lost to Chippy?
I don't. Who keeps up with that, man? That's like keeping up with the second place person, man.
Nah, I just really want to hear who was on that team because that team was special, but it was
It
kind of
was.
like
It was, man. I'm not gonna lie about that.
they had 10 guys that they could throw at you. Was Darvin Ham on there?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now. Looking their roster up to see what's going on with them, man. I'm with you on it, man. I love it. I love a good debate, man. You know it. Let's see. No. The Bills, why Detroit Pistons didn't return. All of this stuff comes. How do you get why the Detroit Pistons didn't return to the finals? After I'm looking up the roster on Detroit that beat the Lakers in Detroit, man. Pistons versus Lakers reference. Let's see here. They got the standings, the leaders, players stats. I think, let's see, the season summary. It don't have the roster on it.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be really a. I be.
Okay. Here's the roster right here, brother.
Yeah, talk
You
to me
had
about that roster. Let me hear this.
you had Rip Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, Rasheed
Mm-hmm.
Wallace, Ben Wallace, Tayshaun Prince, Corliss Williamson, Lindsey Hunter. They had Eldon Campbell, Mehmet Okur, Mike James, and yes, Darvin Ham and Darko Milicic. They had they had
Now,
a squad, bro.
now, then I called out most of that roundup. I said Lindsey Hunter. I said Eldon Campbell, bro. But these Eldon Campbell was like like he was like the unspoken hero in that series because he long, like so. when you do double Shaq, bro, like Shaq can. That was the thing. Like it didn't really matter if Shaq was healthy or not because they was throwing so many long bodies at him.
And
She'd even
different looks.
came down there. Yeah,
Right,
she'd even came down there. So like that team is just that's what I was trying to tell you, bro. They had a couple different bodies that they could rotate. All right,
right.
I got a bet.
Not just different bodies, but they had different athleticisms that they threw at him at that time. You got Sheed that can play ball. He can handle, he can shoot, he can back you down, he can face you up, he can do all of that, and he was a great defender. And he talked that shit, led the league in technicals in the years that Ron Artest was in the league too.
Yeah,
It ain't matter. It ain't matter.
and
But like I
that
said, I,
was the
I
other
wasn't
thing.
taking away from any of that team. What I was saying was on
Oh no,
the
no, you
Ben
saying the
Wallace.
right thing. I understand.
You know what I mean? That year that they won and that they did it, and what we're basing it on is that was the fattest Shaq. In any of those other years, I don't care who you had out there. You remember that picture when we was talking about it the other day? They had Kenyon Martin, what Keith Van Horn, all them boys was in
The
kids, all them boys was in the
jersey,
picture. Shaq doing his thing. Bro, that was an in shape. That was the strongest Shaq right there. In that
yeah,
well, no, not the Indiana, but the New Jersey Nets series.
yeah. But
Yeah, well, yes, sir.
P,
Yes, sir.
can I say something?
Let's get it.
If we gonna do that, if it was the fifth, man, we all be lit. You know what I
I'm on the
mean?
way, man. You
So
right.
like
You're right. You're right.
let me paint the picture. If we gonna play like that, then we be like, yo, if Jordan never goes and plays baseball, man. Like arguably he could have won 8 straight. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like we can't even think like that, yo. Like that's why sports is what sports is, bro. Because when it's time, you go in there and you do what you do, regardless of the excuse. It's gonna be a winner. It's gonna be a loser, bro. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, everybody remember the winners, and they always forget the losers. We can't sit here and be going back and like you know what I mean. I understand what you're saying, and you as a Laker fan, you being kind of biased because you like, all right, yo, like, because if Shaq would have did this, then we could have had the 4 peak, and I get it, yo, like, yo, like I felt the
But I
same
didn't.
way.
But I
Yo,
didn't
no,
imply. I didn't imply or add either of those in this whole conversation. That's how you felt about me being a Lakers fan because you know that about me. The only thing I said, I remember I agreed with it. I even agreed with the team being elite. I agree with Ben Wallace being able to stop Shaq. And remember, I even added enlightenment that you gave through saying what Ben Wallace doing stopping the grade. The only thing that I said was that was the difference in me and you picking Shaq versus us picking Ben Wallace. That was a
no, I
different
was,
Shaq in the years that he said it. And the only reason I said that was remember, we're talking about the whole team together. And we're not
mhm,
talking about that loser year Shaq. We talking about championship at the great Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Any of those, that's why I said any of those Shaqs, you can do it. And I understand it wasn't no bias, but I understand what you're saying that I had that. But no, I had ultimate respect for Ben because he did win that. That was that whole team's readiness for it. I never liked Lindsey Hunter, even when he was a Laker. That's just a little hate on that for the show. That was some hate. Everything else, I'll debate on the fact of Ben Wallace should have got more recognition. He should get more of it now with the young players. He should be able to work with some of these guys and let them know at my height, I stopped one of the most dominant players. And this wasn't just when he was a light person. He was at his most weight. He was at 325 at the time. I'm pushing up
yeah.
off this man. I got a chip with I held it down for my squad with this man being who he
No,
was.
bro, he definitely got his recognition, bro, in the Hall of Fame. But I wasn't saying I was trying to tie the bow on the caveat, but you know what I mean. We both agree on the same. Like if I'm going into the gym, bro, I want Shaq on my team, but. The Shaq I want Orlando Shaq actually. If I'm like
Yes,
go into a dog fight, like I want Orlando Shaq because I'm just imagining AI like
the
and
Planet
Kobe
Reebok.
being busy.
You're
I'm
in the
watching
Planet
them
Reebok
get
Shack, man.
big.
Diving
And then
out.
I'm watching Tim Duncan. He just doing this fundamental shit, and then KG, he just my spark. He just all over. Yeah,
Yeah.
throwing alley hoops to Shaq throwing alley hoops to him. Like, yeah, like if I'm going into a gym, bro, I'm riding with that five right there, man. I
You know,
love Steph. I love Steph, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like that's the only thing that I do like knock Steph on. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take Son in the gym, like. How long it take him to heat up? Like, you know me, do he walk in heating up like quickly or like I need to know because like when you in the gym, you know how that energy is, bro. It's big energy, bro. Like that's what I used to love about that. Like when I was playing ball, bro, I used to love the gym, and I also love street ball because street ball like it get a
it's
little
different.
physical, but yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
You find who you are out there, man. One of the players that I showed you in the picture, he played wide receiver. He's our center. He's got speed. No other center in the league since he been playing basketball has had his speed. He's been bigger. He's been longer, but he's strong. You know what I mean? He he could play tight end, but he's got wide receiver speed and height. Man, this man out there on that court, man, bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But let's go from there and let's talk about that lineup. The only person that I would have replaced with Chef was Tracy McGrady, man.
Mm,
In my all-time team because I got
yeah,
McGrady,
team
Kobe,
up.
Jordan. You know what I mean?
Hey,
'Cause
that's
I
cheating.
remember he used to
I
run that
like
one. He used to run that one,
bro,
man.
bro, I swear, yo, like, if you gonna keep it, I'm not gonna keep it. I don't even care who your 4 or 5 is. If you got McGrady, Jordan, and Cole, like, like, all of them is like legit, like, they gamers, like, they real, like,
Yeah,
they taking, like, I want
they
to
like
win it,
that.
or
Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
I want to win it all, course. Like, I ain't came here to lose.
There's too
I ain't
much
came here to
killer in it.
lose.
And look,
Yeah, I'm
and when
killer.
Shaq did that too, and remember, like you said,
Oh,
the
yeah,
Orlando,
I love.
the heart,
Yeah, I want blue chips. I
bro.
want blue chip check.
And look,
That's blue
yeah, and look,
chips.
and that dunking like that, them is the most heart. Remember,
Hey,
Tim Duncan
hey, cause
just
you
he didn't
look,
have
hey,
the most
Pete,
moves, but he still
Pete,
had the heart and killer instinct, man. He
Pete,
had the
Pete.
dog.
Hey Pete, the reason why I'm taking the big fundamental with me is because when it comes down to it, the big fundamental is gonna make the right play every time.
Yes, he is.
Now, when you bring all these killers with you, sometimes you gotta have the level head in the game. That's what makes you stay on the court long, right?
Yep.
So I need to, hey, if when it's time, when I pass the ball to you, the big fundamental, and you make that jumper, you make that block, you know what I'm saying, you do the hook, whatever, however you feel it, I know I can get it. That's 90% every time. I know that's
Right.
90% because you gonna do it exact same way. This is how I was taught. I make sure that all right, yeah. So yeah, I take it with me because the other guys they gonna be out there being, they flossy. They gonna be
Right. They
yeah,
gonna be-
yeah,
I'm out here. But bro,
yeah,
before we get out of here, man, you know 90% of our show is them 49ers fans. And we talked about
yeah.
Ricky Pearsall returning to practice, looking good, running routes, doing his thing. Debo hurt his wrist last game.
Mm.
Remember, this is the 11th time the San Francisco 49ers haven't reported injuries, and you're supposed to report them at the end of the game.
Oh,
They had Debo was hurt. Let's see. Let me see. Malik Collins hurt his knee. He wasn't at practice today. Juwan Jennings hurt his hip. This wasn't during practice. This happened in the game. They were supposed to report that Sunday. This is the same thing with McCaffrey and everything else. Kyle Shanahan trying to trick the league. You can't do that. You're supposed to report them so people can game plan and scheme. That's the league that they're in. But every time he's doing the same thing, and I'm hot because like, yo, bruh, until my boy, shout out to him, Grant Cohn and the Cohn Show, him and Larry Crew, They're at every one of those practices. They're even in the beat. They write and do their things with them. And they bought that right before I came on. I was like, yo, wait a minute, injured. New updates. Debo, they said he hurt himself in the game, and like I know, Mason got hurt in the game. Both of them in practice, they looking good from the injuries that they had. So it's no biggie with them. But Malik Collins and Juwan Jennings not coming. It being Wednesday is kind of crazy because of hip and a knee that you're not there. How much rest you think you're going to get before you're going to be needed? But I can say this with Juwan Jennings, we won't need him as much because we got a couple more targets that we can go to. Malik Collins, I don't know because he on that opposite end on the defensive line, so that's extra pressure to help out Bosa, and without nothing else, with Hargrave being down and nobody else on that line really like that, that's who I think we should be going for in the draft, somebody that can help. And I wouldn't say Hassan Reddick because he's more of a pass rusher. We need a run stopper right now. Malik Collins, he plays that quarterback rush well and on the pass as well as Bosa, but stopping the run, we raggedy as hell on that, man. If the Chiefs do their thing and run it, they'll be all right, man. I don't know, but them injuries right there, I don't know what to say about that. But and what we have from those injuries, I think we'll be all right in that game. And I say all that to ask you, how serious do you think this game is for the 49ers? And how serious do you think it is for the Chiefs?
Well, it depends, man. I look at the two lenses. Um, for me, as you know, what I'm saying, a fan, like I know this is a statement game to both teams, regardless if they want to make it a statement game or not. Because over the last, what I'm saying, 4 years, these two teams have been at odds. Two of the chips that have been won has been won against, what I'm saying, San Francisco. The guy that's won it is the guy at 15. So, they could downplay it all they want, like, yo, it's just another game on the schedule. But, you know what I mean? Really, this is a game where you want to really see where y'all match up at. Like, so what I'm expecting from these two teams, I really expect a dogfight. And honestly, for the shocker, I'm gonna ride with 15 to stay clean, 6-0.
It's not a shocker, man.
Oh,
I believed that you was going for them. I believed it. I believed it without a shadow of a doubt. But I got a couple quotes, man. I got a couple quotes on what we're talking
yeah.
about. Trent Williams was talking with Matt Miyoko, and he said, it's a game. It's another game. Well, wait, quote, it's a game. It's another game. It's not like we can get payback for losing in the Super Bowl. That ship has sailed. I like what he was saying. It is a game, you know what I mean? And I also like Fred Warner was talking to KNBR Radio, and he said they've still got number 15, Patrick Mahomes. And wait, he said they still got number 15 back there, and I have yet to beat them. I think I played against them maybe four times now and have yet to beat them. So I think it's an important game for us to try to get over that hump and get this win. I think both of them are right in what they were saying because they need to show themselves, whether it's regular season or any time, that you can stand up and beat them. But at the same time, y'all need wins right now. You 3-3, you know what I mean? You leading your division, but that ain't nothing. We got the weakest division. You got the Seattle Seahawks, you got the crippled Cardinals, and you got the crippled Rams. Come on, man, that's not hard at all. But I think what both of them said was something really real because, Fred, he's talking about, we need to get this win so we can get some momentum running for this season and get going before McCaffrey or any of the other injury or injured people can get back to show ourselves that we can do this. Get back to winning football. Everybody playing like we playing to win a Super Bowl instead of playing like we still sad that we lost the Super Bowl. But I also like what Trent said too, man, about how that ship has sailed and people the media want them to play like it's a payback game. You can't put payback on it because you can get hurt. This ain't the Super Bowl. This is a game, a early in the season game at that. Which you've also been on me adamantly about. Pete, don't hit that panic button. Don't hit that panic button. The boys is gonna be all right. Kyle gonna find something out, figure something out. I'm hoping that they can figure something out. What's yours on what they both had to say, man?
Like nah, like I really feel like don't get it twisted. I'm riding with the Chiefs, but I will not be shocked if 49ers come out here and really like uh blow these boys out. I think that'll really just let us know, like, you know what I mean? And if I'm Kyle, like that's what I'm about to do. Like, bro, I'm about to pull out all the stops. I'm about to show y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta show that you can beat them at least one time, right, Kyle,
Yeah,
for us to start believing it. So, and like Kyle's been so close, so like I like Kyle is a couple plays away from being a two-time champion
hmm
or having two Super Bowl losses as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? He's just literally a play away. If Jimmy G makes the complete the pass to Emmanuel Sanders, yo, we talking about something different. If you know what I mean, like last year, what was the play? Oh man, I think was it to Debo or was it to Jennings? It was to one of them boys, but they
it
missed
was the
they missed the
Debo,
play.
11 targets in that Super Bowl when you had Ayuk and
Yeah,
Jennings out there. That was sure all
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like we talking about a couple plays that could have went any way, either way. So now
and you even talked about how Jennings could have been that MVP because of that pass and that touchdown in that Super Bowl.
bro, easily if they
He was
win
a
that
short
game,
target that whole game, man. He was a short target.
yeah,
Remember, he saved them on
bro,
that third down with that acrobatic catch that
bro.
Brock Purdy wasn't supposed to throw that pass. We know it. But he knew the athleticism of that man. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
No, no, you totally right, yo. You was saying all the right thing. So like, what I really want to see is like, I just definitely want to see San Francisco. For me, it's more of a statement game for San Francisco rather than if the Chiefs win tomorrow. Like, it ain't really a statement game. It'd be like, all right, well the Chiefs are just still rolling for San Francisco. That's gonna take some heat off your chest. You're gonna be like, yo, hey, we knocked them off. We all right, you know what I'm saying? And you gonna be feeling good about that one. As you should, yo. So like it could go either way for me. Like for me, like I don't have no dog really in the fight, but I'm riding with the team. But if I see the 49ers pull it off, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, yeah.
All right. So I got two questions for you. The first one is what are the keys to the victory? I mean, what are the keys to victory for the Kansas City Chiefs?
The keys to victory for the Kansas City Chiefs is work your running game. Tomorrow's gonna have to be a big game for Kelsey. Like Kelsey's gonna have to be involved in the offense. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, honestly, Pat can't go and make mistakes tomorrow. Because that's one thing about the defense from the 49ers. They done proven that they can make Pat make a mistake. So if Pat makes a mistake, they need to be able to capitalize off of that. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. So what are your keys to victory for the 49ers in this game?
The keys to victory for the 49ers, in my eyes, man, let's start strong, let's start heavy, let's run that ball. Run the ball because we're going to control that clock. And then that's going to open up that play action pass. I want to see Kittle have one of his best games. And I would love to see that, Debo, he gets me. If Debo do a 50-50, like give me 50 rushing yards, 50 passing yards. I want Ayuk to get me a hundo, or if Ayuk can get me 65 and Jennings get me 60, I'm good. That sounds like a perfect day for the San Francisco 49ers. Defense gonna show up. The defense gonna do their tough business. You know what I'm saying? The defense gonna do their tough business. But what you got another key component in this is the Chiefs defense is pretty solid too.
They sure are. So my keys to victory for the Chiefs, um, special teams, keep those boys in the end zone. Uh, you wide receiver light out there. Don't let well, you got a great running back there. The 49ers defense is very, very low in stopping the run. Run that ball, pass it, let Pat Mahomes do his thing because you're not going to stop him from making passes. If you can pressure him or whatever, he's going to make some great plays. You know what I mean? Run that ball. Run that ball. It doesn't matter. Run that ball. Get your game going. Get your confidence rolling. You'll be in San Fran, so it's going to be a different environment. That doesn't matter with y'all. Y'all beat them home, away from home. It doesn't matter. Y'all beat them twice in a neutral zone. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to use the crowd and everything as it, but y'all just run the ball. That's all I can say. Run the ball, and y'all will be good. And that's my
Right.
key to victory for the Chiefs. Mine for the 49ers is first, special teams. You can't give up runs. Our kicker can't even kick it to the end zone. That's a problem. We can't get touchbacks. It started at the 30 instead of the 35, 36. That's what we're averaging all year. Our special teams is shit. It's shit. We give up the most yards on kickoff returns. That's not you can't do this and give Patrick Mahomes great field position off of your special teams. That's a loss. If you do everything right and you do that wrong, that's a loss. So first you got to do that. Secondly, I need Kyle Shanahan, like you said, he's going to go in his bag. And I think that's why he hasn't been running no play action. That's why he hadn't been doing no out and abouts. None of that this year to try to make Andy Reid and those guys out there try to second guess what he will try to do because you really hadn't seen anybody at their best yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they have the opportunity to blow this game out. And that's if everything clicks right. Who's to say that that's not what Kyle was waiting for? Exactly what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? I believe that too. So with that in the special teams, I think that red zone, like you said, you got to feature Kittle way more. He's been our red zone this whole year. If not him, find another way. You cannot walk away with 3 points out here. And like you were saying, get the lead and they'll, get the lead early. No, you can't do that and depend on a win because you got number 15 on that other side. That's why you going with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not about getting that lead early. You got to play complementary football. That's the number 3 for me because it's red zone, special teams, and complementary football. You got to give that defense the same opportunities you give that offense and play off each other. Work that clock, Kyle. Do what you got to do. Like you said, Boogie, open this game up. Show something different. Like Fred Warner said, we want to get this dub so the rest of this year can be on. We got winning pieces. We do have it. We have the ways to win like this without McCaffrey. We still got Mason. He's there. We still got Garendo that broke out for that. That man is 230 pounds and run 4.3. Come on, man. That's major. 230, 4.3. That's Bo Jackson like, man. Come on. Think about it, Boogie. When you seen that before? 230, 4.3. That's Bo Jackson, man.
Yo, You right though, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like yo, like it should be a good game, man. Like I don't think nobody wins by more than four.
That's
I don't
right.
even know what the Vegas line is, but it be that close, 4 points.
They got San Francisco at negative 1.5.
Yeah, so I'm right there.
Do you think that's hate or do you think that's debatable? Because I don't even see that like that, man.
I
They
mean,
count they putting it like as if the Chiefs haven't been playing like themselves, but the motherfuckers are 5-0 right now without even playing like themselves.
I mean, bro, like that's the thing, like that's the secret sauce. Like the 15, like 15 is about winning games. Like when 15 first came in, like he had the pieces, right? So he had Tyreek and Kelsey. He was doing super elaborate numbers, like 50 touchdowns, this, that, and third. Who wants to win? He's like, wow, what is this?
Remember the year
Yo,
he got
but
drafted?
yeah, the first one he sat behind Alex Smith.
Remember who we know? Remember no, it wasn't Alex. Well, yeah, and the thing I'm talking about the year he
What?
got drafted. Remember who 49ers picked over him?
Oh, who did y'all pick over?
I think
Trey
it was
Lance?
Stanton. No, it was Stanton.
Uh, oh, Stan. Oh, well, that was a bad pick for
And look,
y'all.
and
Y'all
where is
should.
he even at right now?
I
That's
don't
why
know,
he's
but
been kicking Kyle
oh,
Shanahan.
I didn't.
Yeah, where is he even at, bro?
I don't know, but listen, I missed that jewel. And usually I'm on point. I had that
That's
in the
like that's
bag.
like Jordan and
I
Sam
had,
Bowie, bro. That's like
yeah,
Jordan and Sam
I had
Bowie,
that
man.
in the bag. But now, like for real, like my man, like 15 came in, and then we seen 15 lose one of his best weapons. Tyreek went to Miami, and
Yep.
15 just turned around and just run two Super Bowls on back to back. 15 trying to three-peat. He's trying to three-peat, bro. Like this the NBA or something. You know how hard it is for you to win a championship in the NFL.
Black
You know
said it.
how
Black
you know
said it
how
himself.
hard,
Look, Black
bro.
said it himself. Listen,
You know
listen. This is what he
how
said. This is what Black said. Three-peat. They ain't let the Dallas Cowboys three-peat. They ain't let the San Francisco 49ers three-peat. They ain't let the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is what Black said in episode 1. He talked that, and with you saying that, this is different. This is different. They
bro.
have
No, I'm telling you, you know how
opportunity
hard
in
it is, bro. The
it's hard.
stars
It's
gotta
different.
align.
Go
The
ahead, bro.
stars gotta align, bro. Like,
Mhm.
your defense. Like, first of all, health. You gotta have, you know what I'm saying, some sense of identity. You gotta have an offense, defense. Like it's gonna be times when you go through the season, through the playoffs. One of these, um, all these factions have to line up. Excuse me, but yo, that's just what it is.
And see,
And so, like for them to be competing for a three-peat, like we seen them winning without receivers, right? Like
hmm
he ain't had no receivers. I'm talking about that first time they won without the receivers. Like bro, them boys wasn't catching nothing. I'm talking about bro, he was putting the ball on them. They was dropping everything, bro. I'm talking about. I'm glad it wasn't my Amazon drivers that they because the way they was dropping those packages.
packages,
You'd have
bro.
broke my you would have broke my shit all up. You know, like for real, like them boys, yeah. So yeah, we just. I mean, what we talking about? Your 15 is different. He going
Bro,
for a three-peat.
you're
Yo,
right.
your
And
boy,
this is my
hey,
thing
and
about it.
the greats, hold up, the greats. Joe Montana never three-peated. Dang, Tom Brady never three-peated. So if he completes this, we might be talking about him in a new realm because he have 4 chips. He
Look,
have
bro.
4
Look. You said something that's dumb, and it's the dumbest thing you said since you've been on Hater Debate Book. You said we will be talking about him as being the greatest because of the simple fact that nobody else in the NFL three-peated.
of them.
That's a different
Yeah.
understanding. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this: I got a question and a thing like this right here because he playing with Andy Reid and he's been a killer with him, right? I want you to say it like this. Let's just say if the 49ers drafted him with all of those weapons, right? With as good as he is, I don't think he would have been as good on the 49ers because Kyle Shanahan coaches it. He coaches his quarterbacks like, okay, you're all right, but this is my play that did it. He don't coach up his quarterbacks. He doesn't even know what he has a lot of the times versus Andy Reid. Look what he did with Vic. Look what he did with McNabb. Look what he did with Alex Smith. The man
Okay.
knows what he's doing with the quarterback. So,
Hey Pete, that was a fire take. I love how. Hey,
so
I'm
let
sorry
me
to
hear
cut you off.
yours on that.
Finish
Let me
it.
hear yours
No,
on
no,
that.
no, no, no,
If
no.
he
Keep
wasn't
finishing
there,
that because you was cooking. You was in your salt. Yo, you was cooking. Yo, that's the difference. Because go ahead, finish that out, Pete. Cause yeah, because
because I
Andy
mean,
Andy has yeah, yeah. Go ahead, finish
like
that out.
the way that Andy does his thing, man. The reason they had to get him out of Philly is because it just wasn't working out as a whole for him. They got him what he needed at times and stuff like that. He won games, but they just couldn't get over it. They couldn't get over it. We don't know what it was. I can't point the finger of it because I wasn't in the locker room. I don't know all of that. I know what he's a winner. He won with every quarterback. He didn't have weak seasons. He didn't have the thoughts and everybody in the NFL when they played against him that this is a great they we got to come with our best game because these guys are coming.
Hey,
When
Pete.
he won his championships, it wasn't like I said, when they beat us, the times that they beat us, bro, it wasn't no point in that game where I was comfortable because I know Andy Reid and I know what he does with quarterbacks. With my homeboy being so young in that system, I didn't know what I was looking at till I saw it. That was the first time. The second time, I was already convinced because going through what he going through, the growing pains, everything else, I saw him build up, and that wasn't just him. That was a coach behind you like that. Brock Purdy, you see him building up in a different way. He's finding out things on his own. They don't even Kyle Shanahan don't even let him call audibles. That's ridiculous. You cannot be a quarterback if you cannot call an audible. Only one person in the NFL can call an audible. If you cannot do that, you can't quarterback. If we would have got Mahomes and with Kyle Shanahan's coaching, just like if we would have got who we missed on, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, they would have outcoached Shanahan in his own system because Kyle Shanahan would have took it as a loss as them performing on the field, but he's calling the plays. He got the weapon. He took that as a loss instead of just your quarterback is out there. You got to let them quarterback, man. You got to let them quarterback, bro. That's
Pete,
why I choose
Pete.
Andy Reid over him all day, man. I'm
I
only
mean,
going for the
that's
Niners
not a
in the
hard
game because
decision.
that's my Niners,
That's
man.
not a
That's the
hard
only
decision.
reason, man.
Pete, that's not a hard decision, man. I'm glad. I'm glad you touched on a lot of points, right? So let me just dabble on some of those. Andy Reid, when he was the Eagles coach, they went to the NFC Championship 4 straight times.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's just sum that up. Like yo, like
I'm here.
Andy
I'm
Reid.
here. I'm letting you know I'm here.
No, Andy Reid also was one of the only guys that gave Mike Vick a chance after Mike Vick had his situation, right? So then we'll go to the Chiefs side of things, man. Andy Reid, he won the AFC West like 6, 7, 8 times, maybe in a row. Because before Pat even took over the helm, Alex Smith was running the division. So like, this is just statistical facts that you can look up. So Andy has always been a winner. He's like a quarterback whisperer. Like if you play quarterback and you get to work with Andy Reid, it's like yo, you hit the lottery every day, bro. Cause like one thing about what Andy Reid does is he let Pat be Pat. You know what I'm saying? He don't try to fish Pat in. He like, you know what? all right, Pat, you think that play you call right there, that was dope, but I could call something, you know what I'm saying, more. And so it's like that creative juices gets the cooking, bro. Like
Working together.
it's electric. Now, like for Kyle Shanahan, like I don't like for real, like we gotta really, I respect Kyle Shanahan because he is a brilliant offensive mind. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The only problem with the only knock on Kyle Shanahan is that you know what I'm saying he actually was the offense that actually put up 28 points on a New England defense where Bill Belichick he really hangs his hat on the defensive side of the ball. But the other part that goes along with that is that in the second half he wasn't able to generate no type of offense. And I know what the problem was because Kyle got away from being Kyle because he was kind of being cocky. He was trying to throw the ball. You
Being
should have been
cute.
running the ball. You should have been running the ball, which you know what I'm saying. You would have been melting the time off the clock. You know what I'm saying. But that was a dumb move on him and Dan Quinn at the time, which was the you know what I'm saying the coach
Didn't that
of
happen?
the.
Didn't that happen in every Super Bowl for Kyle though? That 10-point curse. He
Yeah,
had to
I mean,
lead in.
Kyle,
He had to lead in every one of those games. Every Super
He,
Bowl,
ha- he, ha- he has
even
had
in
to
Super
leave.
Bowl
He
one,
has. I mean,
he had to lead.
Kyle has had to leave, man. And like, yo, he always get a bad break. But you know what I'm saying? Other times, up until last year, like it was like he was just a quarterback away. It was like, yo, all right, yo, Kyle, you super nice. I like that. And yo, but yo, he was a quarterback away. So with the resurgence, I mean, the reemergence of Brock Purdy, like you get him, like he's Mr. Irrelevant, and Brock being able to flourish and become who he is, aka Big Bad Brock. You know what I mean? Yeah, after the season, but anyway, yeah. But you're gonna have a situation like yo, Brock. I love how confident he looks into the Kyle Shanahan offense. Because often I've been seeing people that played at the same offense like, a matter of fact, if you look back at this, Matt Ryan actually won an MVP. You know what I'm saying? Running this same type of offense. You know what I mean? And they looked at the most. You know what I'm saying? The boys was the most. What's the word I'm looking for? The boys was the most efficient when they was using their run game first, and then opened up some of that play action pass, man. So
Oh
yeah,
snap! We both jumping.
yeah, I see that.
But yo, let me ask you this then, because I'm with you on the Kyle, but to an extent because I think the quarterbacks like Jimmy Garoppolo. You remember after they lost that Super Bowl and he came back that next year. Remember that one play that he did, and it was a third, and they could have got it, but they didn't. And the camera zoomed in on Garoppolo going off the field, and he looked at Shanahan and said, "Your plays effing suck." He
Well,
said that.
hey,
Now look, wait. Now, with Brock doing his thing, same thing happened with Brock in that Super Bowl. Came down to it and they missed it. You know what I mean? It was the same thing in both Super Bowls. You missed it, but you were both up. Your quarterbacks can't call audibles. They gotta call and run the play that you run it. Because even in all of his interviews, well, if the plays were run the way they were supposed to run, they would have worked. They always work when we do them like this, which is right because they do them like that. But you call the wrong plays at the wrong time. When you get a
well,
lead,
last
look. When you get a lead, you play like this is college football, and you play to conserve the lead instead of playing to beat the living shit out of who you're playing with. I don't care if you up
That's
14
not
points.
college football because college football is gonna run the school up. College
It,
football, that's
I'm just,
NFL
I'm
football.
saying the
Statistical
losing coaches,
analytics.
the losing coaches in college football, the Gamecocks, the Spurriers and Lou Holtzes when they was there. You get a good lead, you got a great team. When it comes down to it, you got a lead now. I'm gonna just calm it down, man. foot on throat the whole game. The game is about inches, and if you give any team hope, motivation, they're gonna do it. I say all of that to say this: you take Jimmy Garoppolo when he was at that Super Bowl and doing what he was doing out there, put him with Andy Reid, that's a Super Bowl. You take Brock Purdy on the 49ers with that team and you have him with Andy Reid, that's a Super Bowl. I don't care, like what you were saying, like how Mahomes is so much more advanced. He builds with him. You know what I mean? He allows him to grow. That's a difference when you're building your plays and your offense around the intelligence and the IQ of your quarterback versus my quarterback's smart enough to do this. I don't know if he can do that. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to run this play like this. What do you say about those right there?
Hey, all right. See, one thing I want to say. When I'm watching Pat Mahomes, it's kind of like watching Planet of the Apes, and no pun, man. Yo, like, please don't take it out of context, but just take it into the context I'm about to put. You remember how, like, when he gave the serum to, like, Caesar, and how Caesar, like, really, like, what, no, like, when he first took Caesar in, and how Caesar started learning so fast. That's how it is when Andy Reid, and, you know what I'm saying, and Caesar, like, yo, like, it's like, Pat Mahomes, he registers his information so fast. So he's like, all right, I can, you want me to learn all this, but like, what if I put this in with that? Or what if it was just like,
And look,
yeah, like,
like you
so,
said on the other episode, that when he leaned in and asked him, "Hey, can I put this play in right here?" And he looked like,
yeah, I'm
"We
telling
can't
you,
do
like,
that." Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, Sean. I just had to use one of your
yeah,
analogies, man. I had to
yeah,
use one of your
no,
analogies, man.
yo, I'm telling you, so like, yo, like, it's up for him, like, cause he like, all right, well, what if I do this, man? Can I throw it behind the back joint? I seen in preseason, Pat Mahomes throw a behind the back pass to
Behind the back,
Travis
bro.
Kelsey, bro.
You
In
cannot do stuff
the
like
NFL
this in the
game.
NFL,
In
man.
the NFL game,
In
bro.
the game,
In the
bro.
NFL game. Legit. I don't care
Bro,
if it's preseason or not. He threw it in the game, bro. This ain't just like we at practice and you know what I'm saying, we messing around. Nah, this was like, yo, bro, like, hey, blue 32 behind the back. Yeah, yeah.
let me ask you
Relax.
this. Let me ask you this. Dak Prescott with Andy Reid.
Man. I think that it's crazy because Dak is not bad.
He's on a bad
Dak,
team.
no, Dak is not bad. I'm telling you, but
He's
like
on a
for
bad
real,
team, bro. He's on
I
a
know
bad team.
Dak.
They don't got nothing. They got one
No,
weapon.
no, 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 no. I'm not gonna let the boys off the hook. They had 8 All-Pros last year. We the boys. This our season. They went 12-5, 12-5, 12-5, 11-5, 9-7, one divisions. They ain't going nowhere. It don't matter. I don't care. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. Yo, all right. Yeah, I went on the tangent. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Cowboy fans.
So
Ah.
Dak, I'm just saying Dak with Andy Reid.
Dak with Andy Reid. I don't think
You
you can
don't want
fix
to
that.
say it because he's a Cowboy right now, but I'm just saying, take that
No,
away. Go with Andy Reid. It
Pete,
don't
Pete,
matter the
can I be
team.
honest? Can I be honest? Can I be
Yeah,
honest?
yeah.
If Andy Reid got Dak early in the stages, you know, Andy Reid would do some great things with that. Like, cause Dak when Dak first got in the league,
You don't think so
Dak
now?
was like, I think he can't fix Dak. I think Dak broke him.
I think it's his coaches, man. I don't like the
Nah,
Cowboys.
hey, guess what? Guess
Hey,
what?
hey,
Guess
hey.
what? Guess what? We already got somebody over there. We paying 50 million. Man, we good. We good, and they better. They better. We don't even think about that hyperbole. We
No,
already got
no,
somebody over here.
no, no,
Yeah.
no, no,
You
no. I
know,
wasn't
hey,
even talking about
Terminator.
on that
Hey,
team. I'm
Pete,
just talking
Pete,
about how we were
Pete.
saying with
Terminator
him.
2. Terminator 2.
No, but
You
remember
seen
how we were
Terminator
saying,
1?
yeah, you're right. But only thing I was saying, I'm not taking him away from that or none of that. I was just saying like how we were saying with Brock and how Garoppolo, if they would have had him, it would have been different and with those teams. But look, if you have Dak with Andy Reid, you don't think he would be better, a better Dak?
my bad, Pete. You know what I'm saying? Son, I was in my feels. Yeah, yeah, he'll be a better deck. Of course, man. I'm telling you, man, Andy Reid is the
He's
quarterback whisperer,
he
man. He's
is that
going
guy,
like,
man.
bro, what?
He's the Cecil
What?
Milano quarterbacks, man.
What? And I'm happy that he's over there in Kansas City running it up.
Yeah.
Because he been supposed to be a champion, bro. You
And
know what I mean?
they
Like, real
counted him out,
talk.
man. They counted him
Real
out,
talk.
man.
He
They
been
got rid
supposed
of
to be
him.
a champion. Because
They
some
got
of
rid
those
of him.
Eagles squads, man, some of those Eagles squads, bro, I like, I'm a Giants fan, you know what I'm saying? And, but I was rooting with the boys because I like them that. Like, I was like, yo, I like them
Bro,
when
we
they
were
had,
having fun rooting for him together. Remember they had Jeremiah Trotter. Made a big name in three
yeah,
games. You
yeah,
remember it. That was on
yeah,
McNabb was
I ain't
on
gonna front.
he was on the
The
cover of
Giant
Madden that
killer.
year, man.
Man, the giant killer, Brian Westbrook, bro.
Oh man.
Brian
Oh, come
Westbrook,
on, man.
the
Let me
giant killer.
talk about a throwback.
If I ever get to meet that guy, I want to shake his hand because he done broke. And Deshaun Jackson,
Oh
those
yeah.
two guys right there, they have broke the Giants' hearts many and many a times, man. Shout out to the 25 and 10 podcast that they got, man, with him and
You got
Shady
one more
McCoy.
person too.
Yeah,
I
I
was gonna
rock with
say,
them
yeah,
boys.
Shady too now. Yeah,
I
Shady
know,
too
yeah,
now.
I
But
know. Easy work,
Before he got there,
easy work,
Westbrook
easy
was the
work.
beast, and that's
But
not putting Corey Shady, man.
Westbrook was giving it to us first, though. It was
Hmm.
Brian Westbrook, bro. Yo, like
True.
before Shady got there.
Yeah,
By
it's the
time
truth.
by time Shady, by time Shady took over, man, the damage was already done,
It was
man.
already done,
Heartbroken.
bro. It was
I
already
ain't
done.
never want to see none of their running backs ever again.
Yep. Westbrook was that guy. And
Yeah,
this how much that guy was. Remember when Shady first got there, you didn't really know that's how good Westbrook was. Otherwise, it would have been the boom. It built up, and Shady
yeah,
earned his in Philly.
yeah.
But Westbrook,
Man,
like you said, Westbrook, the
Shady
hands
yo,
and
he
everything.
get busy though. I ain't gonna
Oh
front.
yeah,
Yo, Shady got busy, yo.
hell yeah.
Crazy.
Shout out to Shady. We got to get you on the podcast too, man. We gonna have to come up to Philly
Yeah,
because, like Boog said, we got to shake the hands of these athletes out here. We can't do it on the
right.
phone. We'll do it on the phone call, but we definitely got to meet up with you guys, man. We
Nah, we
definitely
gotta put our eyes on you, give you your flowers. Like you gave a birth to a lot of people out here, man. And you know what I'm saying? All these athletes, man. We just fans. Like, hey, I'm just sitting here, man. I'm thrilled to talk about you guys, man, and make sure that people are talking about it in the correct format and the correct way, man. Making sure they got they facts and these statistics like they did. Checking these things.
Hey, bro, you remember when I used to work at the movie theater?
Yeah. Oh, that was a time. Oh, y'all did. It
No,
was
look,
like 10 of y'all. It was like 10 of y'all that worked up there.
you know what football
No,
movies? You know what
shout out
football
to
movies?
Corey, man. Corey, Rock Bottom
Rock
Studios,
Bottom
man. That's my
Studios,
man.
man.
150 grand. I
The first
love him,
animation
man.
station down here in South Carolina, the first animation station, man. For real, shout out to them, man.
Right, yeah,
But
make sure we say
you
something
know
like
the
that
NFL
too.
player that used to come there all the time, all the
Sterling Sharp,
time?
Sterling Sharp, Sterling
No,
Sharp.
no,
Oh,
no. And this was
who?
during the championship era.
Who?
Richard Seymour.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
His
Seymour
dad
from
looked
me.
just like Steve Harvey.
Bro.
It was
Yo,
Rich, and I was
Seymour,
still letting them in. I hope it. And I
whoa.
was letting them in. I was like, y'all know
You
who
did the
that
right
is?
thing.
I was like,
You
y'all
do the
know who
right
that?
thing.
I said, do y'all
Yo,
know who
that
that is?
boy,
That's
man,
Richard
them boys
Seymour,
from
man.
down, yeah. Them boys from down Hopkins, bro.
For
Where
real.
this boy, they used to throw a party every year, bro. Like, and their parties was the biggest and the best party, yo, you ever had to be around, bro. Like, yo, shout out to Richard Seymour.
For
But there's
real,
other
bro.
guys from the state too. Deuce McAllister too, man. I used to run
Yeah,
into him too, man.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man.
Sterling Sharp, man.
Me and
Sterling
me and
Sharp. Xavier McDaniel.
me
I
and
used to
Odom,
like.
me and Odom used to play ball at Forest Lake with what's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Damn it, I can't think of his name right now, man. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up.
No, 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 no.
Damn it, man.
So like I worked in those restaurants for a while, bro. Like I've been encountering some of And they super cool people, man. You know what I mean?
Right,
Down to earth.
bro. I was who it was that I
Down
was
to
talking
earth,
about.
man.
Tyrone Corbin used to come to Forest Lake all the time, man. Tyrone Corbin, his mom used to live right down the street, and she still does live right down the street from Forest Lake, man. Tyrone Corbin, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out, man, because that guy, man, he never missed, man. He never missed. But yeah, man, you already know, man. While we got the time, man. Another shout out to Planet Vapor for all your vaping needs, man. I'm telling you, go ahead to any of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 locations, man. Also online for the people that's not here and on our time. Go ahead and also give that shout out to Blind Fury down there at Fury Bro Studios for all your recording and production needs, man. Go down there and get your businessle done. Yeah, man. Bugs. We come to an
Yeah.
end of another great show, man. What else you got for me, man? What else you got for me, brother?
Hey man, like word man. Let me just give a couple shout outs, man. Shout out to my man Black man for showing up, man, because we miss your presence around here, bro. Like yo, that's all
Good to have
love,
him
man.
back though, right?
It was good to have him back, man. But you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, bro, we all out here, man. We trying to damn do this for our families, man. First. So you know what I mean? Like yo, we doing that. Yo, on the next note, yo, like I want to give a shout out to my man Pete, man. Pete, man, he said he got a show coming up in the next couple of weeks. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Follow him on all streaming platforms and the media. And then last but not least, man, shout out to Hate of Debate, man. We just try to keep giving this content to you, man. Yo, give us some feedback, man. If you got some comments, questions, concerns, please let us know whatever you want us to talk about. Yo, if you feeling it, you'll like it. If not, keep it moving up the block. Peace.
All right, bro. You know I ain't going nowhere without them 5.
Hey, the 5.
You know I gotta get my 5 first. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. Showtime.
Sam Cassell.
Sam Cassell. Glue.
You said what?
Glue.
Glue. Okay, I thought you was gonna say ugly.
Yo, I thought about it.
E.T.
I thought about it.
E.T.
I thought about it.
He even got an ugly nickname, man. E.T.
I thought about it, but nah, yo, I ain't gonna front. I love Uncle Sam, man. Uncle Sam, man, he'll fix some
Yeah.
tissue, bro. Yo, he
He's a
played
baller,
it.
too.
Yo, he played a couple. That's why I say glue, because he was the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, word, he was nice with it.
That's real
He
talk.
won him a couple chips on the Rockets. He won one as a coach with the Bucks. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's real talk. That's real talk. All right. Greg Anthony, number 3.
Oh man, Greg Anthony, man, New York's
Yeah.
own. Yeah. New York's own. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, GA. Hey, GA big in the city.
So that's
GA
the word.
big in the
That's the word.
city.
So that's
Yeah,
the word.
GA big.
I'll accept
Yeah.
it. I'll accept it,
Yeah.
man. All right. Joe, Broadway, Brooklyn Joe.
Broadway, Brooklyn, Joe. Man. Stepper. I like to call him Stepper. He's a Stepper. Yeah.
All right, and the number 5, because you know we doing this with sports, and like I was ending last night's show about the only person in the trap that gave credit to John Cena when he used to come down there and spit the bars. Remember, I was on MVP, everybody else was on everybody else. Stop Bugs when John Cena used to first come down there. He be like, yo, that's my boy. He coming to spit the bars. And he coming to handle business. This man months later was a champion. And you know his name now is John Cena. John Cena, what it is, man.
Man,
You can't see me, yo.
And I'll
Come
accept
on,
it.
man.
I'll accept it.
What? Yo,
I'll accept it.
that's my man in there. Like, yo, word. Yo, son, I ain't gonna front. I stopped really watching wrestling as much as I used to after that,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Like, your son took off though.
Yeah.
Son took off.
Movies and all that.
He carried the torch.
Mhm.
He moved it forward. Like, yo, word. Like, I think right now, like, you know what I'm saying, if I'm hearing like the new guys, Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if there's any other guys I know. That's
It's
all I got at the
right.
moment.
It's too many. I don't
But
even know,
no,
man.
no, but what I do want to say, the women's wrestling, it's a lot more lit than when we was watching it, bro. They got a lot of girls coming up.
And they
Bianca,
looking good.
one girl was named Bianca. There's a couple girls in
You
there,
hear me?
like,
You hear me? And they looking good. But just
yo,
whisper that on in there, man. But you got
yeah,
5 for me, man. You got 5 for me before we get on out of here, man.
man,
I know you
5.
got to have 5 for me, man.
See, man,
Any of the 5, man.
I got 5, man. Let me see, man. Dak Prescott. Is that bad, my dog? Oh, no, I'm just crazy. He's still thinking about it. Yeah, I accept it. I accept that.
Me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hold up. I didn't say nothing yet. I didn't say nothing.
Okay.
Right now, what we talking about? Dak, right now, sucks.
That's personal. You know what? I can't even follow nothing up with that. That sounds great. Say that one more time. Yeah.
Sucks.
Hey, yo. Yo.
I don't even want to cuss. I don't even want to cuss, man. It
Hey,
sucks.
no Diddy, everybody, no Diddy, because I know how some I know how some of you wanksters start to think. No,
Hey, shout out to
no.
Basic Cameron, man. It is what it is, man. We got to hook it up, man. We got to get the Fatal 4-Way
Hey,
one day, man.
we're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to chop it up with the fellas,
Got
man.
to, man.
Shout out to the OGs, you know what I mean? Like, hey, yeah. Mason Bethard, hey,
Yeah.
Cameron,
We're
yeah.
gonna ride.
See, I go back that far. Son, I'm from the city. You know what I'm saying? West 37 serving my man. You know what it is.
All right, number 2, where you at?
What I was saying, man, I need to split sometime. Jerry Jones.
Dumb. Wait, no. Wrong word. Stupid.
Stupid.
Because that's having abilities and not using them. Dumb is a different definition, but stupid is having abilities and not using them. He's stupid right now. He's stupid.
That's the look.
Number 3, who you got?
I'm gonna go with Brianna Stewart. Stewie.
And the game on the night too. We done been on the whole time of the game. The game probably over with right now too. But MVP.
MVP. Champion. I like it. All right, I'll accept both of those, man. I'm going to go with Jordan Love.
Who?
Jordan Love.
Potential. Potential.
Just this a sidebar before I name the next one. To achieve or supersede Aaron Rodgers.
Supersede.
All right.
Because they coach those players up over there in Green Bay. They're second to Andy Reid in coaching up their quarterbacks. But the whole thing where they can't fuck with Andy Reid is they can't coach the team up like that. And I think that's the difference in those guys right there and why Jordan Love is growing, but he's just growing, but the whole team isn't really growing. Andy Reid can also grow a team as well as really, really grow a quarterback, and things like that makes the difference in them. And Jordan Love, I just have to say that potential, he's different circumstances. If we add the Reid in there, yes, but right now it's potential because you dealing with the second best team to coach up quarterbacks, and he got the potential to do everything. He's got the right spot, the right team. I think everything's right for him on there.
Nah, well, my last but not least, you know what I'm saying? This is not a specific player. This is an organization.
Oh, okay.
Carolina Panthers.
I'm not gonna curse. Not gonna curse. And my daughter told me I can't curse unless I'm on this show. And I've been working on my cursing, man. But Carolina Panthers, man. What the fuck are you doing? I'm working on my cussing, but my daughter said I can curse on my show. What the fuck are you doing, man? That's it, man. Can I get accepted with it?
You certainly can. You certainly can.
Yo, we got the new intro coming up. I definitely got to slice and put that on there for the people that watch this on episode number Lucky 7. Bro, the way he slid those on there, bro, I've never seen such an agreement like that right there. This is crazy. I love it. The Hater Debate Squad, man. Shout out to the watchers that's out there watching us right now, man. Y'all can say something, man. I would type, but it's going to take me a little bit more time. But y'all can type in there. Y'all can comment. Y'all can like. Y'all can subscribe. If y'all not getting it the way that y'all want to get it on Facebook, man, go on over to YouTube, man. We got 381 subscribers there. On TikTok, we in the 2000s. Y'all not watching right, man. But it's all good. All love is good love for us.
Catch the wave.
None of it.
Catch the wave, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, all feedback is good feedback. Even if you don't like us, man, you always let us know like where we feeling at, man. Thank y'all for even putting your eyes on us.
Damn right. We're here for a good time, not a long time. And we hope y'all have that good time with us. And until the next time, man, Boogs gave his shout outs. My shout outs is to all of the Hater Debate team. Shout out to Black pulling up on us tonight. Even though he had to roll out, it's all love. Always love to see the whole squad in here together. This week, we got an extra special guest coming with us. I'm not going to tell y'all today. I want y'all to watch and figure out what day. But we got special guests coming. If y'all hit us up in the comments, y'all hit us up in the DMs. Hit Boogs up on the Hater Debate Show on the Instagram. He's going to be in control of that. Hit me up on the TikTok. Or you can hit Black up on the Hater Debate on the Snapchat. Either way it goes, you're going to get the live, you're going to get the real, you're going to get the facts, data, and statistics. We live out this bitch. Boogie, if you got nothing else to say, you know what I'm about to do. We out of here, fellas.
Here to bring you the facts, data, and statistics up close and personal. Letting you decide if it truly is hate or debate.
Pulls up three-pointer.